I'm dating a train depot. Most people know this building over here as the Santa Fe train depot, and I know her as my friend, my life partner, my wife, Deidre Santa Fe. We've been together since the end of the summer of 2015. I realized I was in love when I had trouble staying away from her, when I had to go home. I hated it when I had to go home. This is my favorite spot here. I mean, Deidre picked a great place to be here, and I love looking out at the other buildings. We watched that building being built together. I love her like I love a person, and I would love a person. I call her a woman, she's my woman. I'm her princess, she's my queen. If they don't understand why I'm OS, I don't understand why they have to love each other. But I respect them, and I hope the world respects me.
Continuous, sincere, affectionate, and yes, sexual expression of love.
Over the last 45 years, Edward Smith has had nearly 1,000 lovers, but only one has been a woman, the rest have been cars. The 63-year-old from Yelm, Washington is a self-confessed mechaphile, meaning he is sexually attracted to machines. He says his conquests have included Mustangs, Jaguars, even TV helicopter Airwolf.
Some guys look at boobs and buns of beautiful women, and I look at this and see what they might feel.
I first developed an attraction to cars and helicopters in about 1965. Every kid at that age awakens to their libidinal energy, and it's part of life. So, but with me it was intense and certainly different, at least.
After losing his virginity to a neighbour's Volkswagen Beetle, Edward went on to sleep with hundreds of vehicles. But now Edward says his wild days are over, and he's ready to commit to his long-term lover, Vanilla, a second-hand VW Beetle he bought 30 years ago.
When I hold Vanilla in my arms, there's powerful energy that comes from her in response to that, and if anything would ever happen to her, I'd be more than heartbroken.
Edward also keeps two other lovers, a 1973 Opel GT called Cinnamon, and a 1973 Ford Ranger called Splash, but Vanilla is his number one. He even takes them on romantic dates.
There we go. Well, Vanilla, how you doing? I love you, Vanilla.
There has been little scientific study into mechaphilia, but Edward claims to share his passion with more than 500 other enthusiasts on an online forum. Despite Edward's alternative lifestyle, he's made many friends, including long-term neighbour Sarah.
He's a wonderful soul. He's been a great neighbor to me. And if he's found something that makes him happy, then that makes me happy.
After years of experimenting, Edward says he is relieved to have finally found the solid relationship he has craved for so long.
There's something about Vanilla that I can't fully express on an emotional level, except that it's very powerful, very sincere. I try to be private about it. But still never ever ashamed. I love her and would never want anything to happen to her.
And while Edward admits that Porsches and attack helicopters will always ignite his old urges, he is more than happy to be settling down with Vanilla and spending many more happy days and nights together.
A woman who's engaged to the light of her life.
I don't think my relationship is outrageous. It's normal to me. Mwah.
Meet Amanda Liberty from the UK, who's an Objectum Sexual, which means she's attracted to objects and not people.
That's gorgeous. I first fell in love with an object when I was about 14 years old, and this was my drum kit. I felt confused to begin with. Why was I loving a drum kit? And if I tried to explain it to other people, which I did, some people just said, oh, it's wrong, or it's unnatural, or you shouldn't be doing that.
But Amanda ignored the naysayers and followed her heart. And the object of her desire soon turned from her drum kit to the Statue of Liberty.
I fell in love with her figure, but I also fell in love with the energy that she was giving me. And I just felt this immediate connection with her. I love you.
Amanda has travelled to the US 6 times to gaze longingly at the 93-metre-tall statue she affectionately calls Libby.
She's kind of like a motherly figure, as in she just wanted to look after you and do right by you, and this beautiful symbol of everything good in life. She's just amazing.
To show her commitment to Libby, Amanda changed her surname by deed poll to Liberty.
Yeah, all right, sweet.
But a few years ago, her head was turned when she fell head over heels with a chandelier.
I wasn't looking for anyone else because I was madly in love with the Statue of Liberty. So it came as a complete shock and a surprise. When I first saw Lumiere online, it was definitely love at first sight. But at the same time, I didn't think I would be able to have her, just because of her being in Germany, and I just thought it would be impossible to get her. But as I discover more and more often in life, nothing is impossible.
Amanda had the 91-year-old chandelier, who she calls Lumiere, shipped over from Germany. And despite their 57-year age gap, they have a loving relationship.
What first attracted me to Lumiere was her arms and the way that they are shaped with concentric circles, and she's really elegant and graceful. And she's really gentle, and she's just absolutely gorgeous. I love cleaning her ball. It was my favourite part, to clean on a chandelier. She's a fussy woman. She's more fussy than I am. Just feels so good. I have about 50 chandeliers, and what I love about them is they're beautiful, they're interesting, there's so much variety in them. I love restoring them. I think they're sexy.
Although she loves all chandeliers, Lumiere is her leading lady.
I proposed to Lumiere on Valentine's Day 2017, and it felt so right to me.
But first, she needed someone else's blessing.
I went to Libby first, and I said, you know, are you all right with this? I was waiting for her energy, you know, and she gave me good energy, like she's just happy for me to do whatever makes me happy. And I just went up to Lumiere and I presented her a ring, and I just said, Lumiere, you're the most fantastic thing in my life, you know, you're an amazing chandelier, you're everything that I could wish for, you make me so happy. No one's ever quite done it quite like you do it. And
You know, I said to her, would you be my wife? Would you commit to me for life? And, you know, she gave me positive energy, which said to me that she would love that. I put a ring on her finial and I was the happiest woman in the whole wide world. She was just glowing.
And the blushing bride-to-be plans to show her love for Lumiere in her commitment ceremony.
We would like a small ceremony with maybe a few friends here, a celebration of our happiness and togetherness. You make me so happy, you do. With the vows, I'm going to tell Lumiere how much I love her and what she means to me and what she does for me, and vow that I'm going to always love her in my life and she'll always be a part of my life as long as I've got her in my body.